She was found dangling from the fence.
A gruesome discovery in Chillicothe. A woman found dead, in fact, hanging on a fence. Who killed her? And is this case connected to the disappearances and deaths of several other women from Ross County? Those are the questions on the minds of many in Chillicothe tonight. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us at 5. I'm Cabot Ray.
And I'm Ellie Merritt. Tonight, police have many questions of their own as they investigate this vicious crime. They found the woman's body this morning on a fence on North Brownell Street, not far from the Scioto River. That's on the city's east side. And neighbors describe it as a scene from a horror movie. We
have team coverage tonight. Dan Perlman talked to the mother of one of the women from Ross County who has been missing now more than a year.
But first, NBC4's Harrison Hove joins us live from Chillicothe Police Headquarters. And Harrison, you spoke to detectives and neighbors about today's case.
Ellie, and the first question that comes up is this related to any of the missing and dead women in Chillicothe? What I'm told is this murder victim is not the missing women, any of the missing women right here in Chillicothe. And right now, there are no signs to believe that this case is in any way tied to those other cases. But it is a gruesome story where we are told that this victim was running away, fleeing an attacker, but died on a fence.
She was with one arm up like this, about 4 feet off the ground, hanging from the fence.
Neighbors thought it was all a Halloween prank on construction workers who had been working at the site.
That's when I heard them over there at the construction guys yelling and this and that, and they had taken her down, and that's when it was basically blam, it's not a dummy, it's real.
And now the people living on this street are worried for their own children.
Please help, do something. I mean, we got kids out here that play. A 7-year-old seen that this morning. No kid should have to see that. None. And now we have to pretend it was something else.
Police say they found an Ohio ID card about 200 yards from the body, but have not been able to make a positive identification yet. They did also say this is an area that prostitutes frequent.
There's some vice crimes, drug crimes that occur in that area. It's kind of out of the way. It's right by the flood wall, so any time there's any type of illegal activity, we usually receive a call on it just based on the amount of foot and bicycle travel that occur on the flood wall.
We are told this dead woman is a white woman in her 30s. Of course, we'll have more on this story coming up all new at 6. I'm live in Chillicothe tonight. Harrison Hove, NBC4.
All right, Harrison, thank you. Now, even though investigators say they have no evidence right now that this case is linked to any other open investigation in Chillicothe, the families of 6 women who have disappeared from the area are likely following this case closely. 4 of those women have turned up dead. 2 are still missing tonight. NBC4's Dan Perlman continues our team coverage right now. He talked to the mother of one of those missing women. He's live at Chillicothe Police Headquarters with that part of the story. Dan?
Well, you know, every single time there's a body found in or near this area, it comes with a lot of questions. Also, it opens up some very sensitive wounds. Charlotte Trago is one of the women still missing. Her mother, Yvonne Boggs, was here. So was Tamika Lynch's mother. Yvonne heard the news this morning like many of us. She had her doubts. The woman found today was her daughter, but still, those scary thoughts crept into mind.
I thought it was a possibility it might have been Charlotte. Maybe somebody had her, you know, all locked up, and I don't know what to think anymore. I mean, it's been going on 2 years. 2 years too long.
And in about 30 minutes, Yvonne and several other supporters plan on gathering right here at the Law Enforcement Center. They plan on having a vigil. We're going to be out here for that, but what I can tell you is here in Chillicothe, obviously this is a very emotional day for a lot of people. Live in Chillicothe, Dan Perlman, NBC4.
All right, Dan. NBC4 will bring you the latest developments on today's investigation on air and online. You can see all of our previous stories on the Missing Women's Task Force. That's on NBC4i.com.